वैसे
Yeah, because
if it rains in Dubai, India qualifies for finals, right?
There's no chance it will rain in Dubai.
नो मतलब मियां कार्तिक विल टेक अ टैंकर, मतलब फील्ड पे थोड़ा पानी डालेंगे।
अरे माई
थोड़ा
कैनवस थोड़ी है भाई।
माई कैनवस
माई
करेंगे भाई
कैनवस थोड़ी
अपन
है।
थोड़ा।
I want you to put yourself in the minds of Rohit Sharma. So you have won the toss after 12 times. This is the first
let
time
me
you
pick my order.
wait. This is the first time that you won a toss after 12 matches. You have elected to bat first. The batting is going well. There is Virat Kohli at the other end. You've scored quite a few runs. At the end of 9 overs, it's something around 65 for 0, 65 for 1. Suddenly, Glenn Maxwell comes on to bowl the last over of the power play. You step down and hit a six. And then what do you do on the next ball?
I'll try to hit another boundary.
And
That
if
is Rohit Sharma mentality.
that is selfless intent at its peak.
Yes.
But
Yes. And
and now if I'm putting one more
Intent so
scenario,
selfless, you gift another country a World Cup. Let's go.
Now a
and if
Champions
I'm
Trophy.
if I'm adding one more hurdle in this scenario, you have got Travis Head as the fielder at covers, and he's running behind to take your catch. What are you praying at that very moment?
वो मिड ऑन में था।
नहीं नहीं, स्क्वायर पे था, कवर्स पे था।
हाँ हाँ
Lowest पे था, हाँ.
इसको
हाँ।
याद होगा
Um,
ना, इसका बैटिंग था।
I will be
मैं
hoping
तो
that it
सोच
will
रहा
hit the
होगा,
no ball.
मैं
And
सोचूंगा मैं तुझे जितने हेड चाहिए दे दूंगा, बट तू कैच ड्रॉप कर दे।
तो
I
कुछ हो जाए, उसका
see,
हैमस्ट्रिंग पुल हो जाए, वो दौड़ ना पाए।
let's just say this time I won't get out for 47 of 31, and it will be a 53 of 32. Sorry, 31.
Hello everyone, welcome to the preview of the semi-finals. We've got our four semi-finalists. We've got India, we've got Australia, we've got New Zealand, we've got South Africa. India will take on Australia on the 4th of March at the Dubai International Stadium, whereas New Zealand will take on South Africa in Pakistan, where Pakistan will not be playing. In the blue corner, we've got Karthik Ajay, who looks like he's ready to take the punches of Travis Head. And in the yellow corner, myself, Naman. In the black corner, we've got Aditya representing New Zealand. And in the green corner, we've got Kushagra Aswani representing the host nation, Pakistan. And we've got Naman Shah representing South Africa. Let's start. We've got India versus Australia coming up. So before we move on to that specific segment, firstly, let's go through the India versus New Zealand match. Uh, what were your takeaways and what do you expect India to do differently in the semi-finals?
It really depends on the pitch today. If they're playing the same pitches today, so I think of course वो एक तो होगी pitch, but as such, see, we have faith in the middle order कि भाई कर लेंगे, चलो कि they know how to bat on a tricky wicket. कि it's not going to be, I hopefully not going to be 2023 all over again. कि मतलब पेस करेंगे इनिंग्स, पता है कहाँ क्या करना है, because suddenly I don't want to like touch wood, अभी suddenly अक्सर और ये सब they know what to do, they like टेस्ट खेल खेल के सीखा है इन्होंने कुछ ना कुछ तो. बट लेट्स होप कि अगर सेम या सिमिलर विकेट रही दुबई में डे आफ्टर टुमारो, तो वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा कि रोहित गिल कोहली गए तो क्या करेंगे.
Okay,
Sharma ball.
Karthik, since you are an Indian fan, do you think India has the personnel to take on Australia in the semi-finals and come out victorious, or do you think a certain Travis Head will score a century against the Indian spinners?
अरे भाई जीतेगा क्या बोल रहा है? I'm
Australia
pretty
या
sure
England,
this
India?
time India. I'm gonna bet all my money on India. And with the squad that we have, with the way we are going, the today we showed what it means to be champions. We had Australia's champion mentality today, and I'm pretty sure when the semi-final is on, Australia won't see this coming, and India is gonna wipe it apart.
ये ये सेम ऑडियो मेरे को 18 नवंबर को भी सुनाई दिया था किधर तो।
भाई मैं
उस टाइम
मैं
मैं
तो
नहीं
बोल
बोला
रहा
था, तू
हूँ,
बोला था, इसलिए हारा.
It's a
So
sizzling
it's
240 pitch, just like Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad.
exactly.
बट
It
तुमने
Plus,
is
क्या
this time
I
किया?
don't
Naman
think
won't be
Australia is
watching the game,
not going to
so
see
definitely जीतेंगे.
कौन सा
with
नमन?
Steve Smith as
Mehta,
captain.
Mehta.
भाई हाँ, with Steve Smith as captain, I'm pretty sure Australia is seeing this coming a mile away. It's just that India's grit this time seems different. कि मतलब गिरेंगे तो नहीं, ऐसा ही लग रहा है कि लास्ट टाइम
Yeah,
कैसा था कि गिर गए, हाँ ठीक है मार दो आप. इस बार वो फीलिंग नहीं आ रही है कि everyone is banding together कि no, if you screw up, I'm there to pick up the pieces. I'm there. Like there is no over dependence on Rohit Gill, Kohli, or for that matter even Rahul. के नहीं श्रेयस बोल रहा है नहीं मैं देख लूंगा, अक्सर है, हार्दिक है. To the end, we even have Shami to just uh, pinch hit if we want to. So that's there. The only thing I felt a bit off about was not giving Arsh a chance because अभी सेमी और फाइनल में तो उसको चांस नहीं देने वाले. कि आज एक खिला लेते तो पता चलता कि ट्रिकी विकेट पे अगर लेफ्ट आर्म पेसर चाहिए तो कैसा होता है. Like would it be worth it?
अरे
So
हर्षदीप will lift the trophy just like कौन
यशस्वी
यशस्वी
जायसवाल.
जायसवाल T20 वर्ल्ड कप उठाया वैसे ही.
Kush, do you want to make any remarks for your statement? Win है या तो learn है?
Since I'm representing Pakistan, this is the only thing I can say at the moment. As a host nation, we've been humiliated. So इसके आगे मैं कुछ बोलना नहीं चाहूंगा.
My
कुछ
इंशाल्लाह
और
question
बॉयज
सवाल
is,
प्लेड वेल
पूछ
भी नहीं
सकता
बोल
है.
सकता.
my
Kush,
question is वो
who do you
ऑडियो
think?
अगर आप सुनोगे तो वो लर्न बोल रहा है कि कुछ और बोल रहा है.
हम्म.
It's really a toss up to actually understand कि सबटाइटल में लर्न लिखा है तो हम मान रहे हैं लर्न है, बट इज इट एक्चुअली लर्न?
Okay,
पाकिस्तान है तो शायद it's not learn. It is what
okay,
sounds
guys,
like.
we need to come back to the India Australia semi-final preview. Uh, Given that Varun Chakravarti picked up 5 wickets today, uh, there is a selection dilemma for the coach and the captain. Do you think he keeps his place in the playing 11 and Harshit Rana continues to sit out in the semi-final? Anyone can take up this question.
If they are playing on a similar kind of pitch, then I think it makes sense to go with four spinners. Otherwise, I believe they should stick with Mohammad Shami and Harshit Rana and the three spinners that they
So
have. If they're playing on a wicket similar to that they played against Bangladesh, then it makes sense to play with three spinners. If they're playing on a pitch similar to today's pitch, then four spinners is the way to go forward.
So, do you think that, like, since there's not a quick time for turnaround, it's just 1 day gap and then there's the semi-final, do you think that the pitch will deteriorate further and even whichever pitch is used, since India has already played 3 games, it will be most probably a used pitch that will be used, right? So, given that it will deteriorate further, do you think four spinners or Harshit Rana? Quick comments.
Four spinners, I think, is the best choice at the moment.
Everyone thinks the same?
Yeah, if you have an old pitch, four
Yes,
spinners
I think.
makes sense.
Yeah, I think outspinning Australia is the best way to go with it.
So now when we're
They
talking about spinners, given that Australia's pace trio is not there for this tournament, Pat Cummins, Mitchell Stark, or Josh Hazelwood, they only have a genuine spinner in Adam Zampa. They've got part-time spinners in Glenn Maxwell, Travis Head, and Matthew Short. So given that they'll only be using 25 overs of spin, a maximum of 25 overs, and their pace bowlers will be like bowling throughout the middle phase as well. Do you think India has an upper hand going into the contest?
Secondly, India has a upper hand, but then again, I wouldn't underestimate Australia. If they outbat us, I mean, if Travis Head or out of syllabus Josh Inglis outbats us, then it's going to be an issue. But I think that's why for India, chasing should be the way to go in this match if they get a
Hmm.
choice. Because I think setting up a total might be a bit tricky, and if it's not
Yes.
good enough, then Australia might have the confidence to chase it down.
So nothing like what you mentioned, given that Australia's top order, the top seven is intact and is better than their playing seven, playing like their batting order for the World Cup final as well. It's better than that, right? So do you think that if we bat first and we put up a score of 280, for example, given that a lot of uh, bases are covered for India, do you think Australia can chase down 280 against our spinners? I certainly think so because they can easily send in Alex Carey, Josh Inglis, and Glenn Maxwell during the middle overs to target our spinners.
It is a definite possibility considering they are not, say, we're good players of spin, so they are good players of spin too. And at that moment, if you want someone to pace the innings, they have a seasoned captain in Steven Smith as well, who, as such, can just hold on to his wicket for however long and let the person on the other side bat it out. So a score like 280 would then mean peanuts to them because they know that they can bat between 40 to 50 and finish the game for us. So it's better, like Aditya said, it's better for us to chase than to actually defend because when we're chasing, we still have a chance considering they do not have that large of a spin quartet, or for that matter, anyone who's as good a spinner as Zampa. Sanga, as such, is a good spinner, but again, like they've only played on roads in Pakistan. This is the first time they're playing on a spin pitch. So we're not sure if they'll actually play him or not, but if they do, they have just two quality spinners.
So
Also, never underestimate India's top order to gift wickets to new spinners.
I think
so
so.
So just to go back to the 2023 World Cup, I remember distinctly that India's first match was against Australia, and it was in Chennai on a spin track. And India had to chase down approximately 230, 240, whatever it was, and
200.
200. See, 200, and then I think we were what 5 for 3, and then KL and Kohli had set it up. So, given that India will have to bat well against the spinners, whether we are chasing or whether we are bowling, but even I think that chasing is the way to go because then if Travis Head has a number in his mind that, for example, I'm chasing 290, he's gonna go bang bang in the power play overs.
See, for him, then it becomes a set goal, right? I have to bat this much at this strike rate. It's like a machine thing that he knows what he has to do. When he's chasing, he has no more control over what decisions he's making. It's all the captain, the bowlers, and the fielders. So it then becomes a team game and not an individual game again. So at that moment, I don't know who their pace attack is again. Forgive me for that, but they still have a better this thing. They have a better chance. We have a better chance rather of beating them, considering they only have a somewhat good attack. And if we're not batting on the fifth stump, we're okay.
And Karthik, if I may ask you, do you think that India has the batting potential in the middle overs to target Glenn Maxwell and Adam Zampa? Like, how do you think India's middle order will come up against Australia spinners?
I think it's throughout the tournament, it's clear to see that, our middle order can be very intact on a good day. And if everyone doesn't collapse at once, I think if one person collapses, there is always another in the lineup to, back it up. And we definitely have I would say much better middle order than I thought it would be before the tournament started. So yeah, I think we will be able to stand the test of time against Glenn Maxwell and Adam Zappa.
Big words, Mr. Karthik, big words, especially what you know has happened in the past, right? Okay, fine. So I think we've already spoken a lot about how the batting and the bowling will fare. So I would like to ask a question to the open house. Are you scared more of Pat Cummins as a captain or of Steve Smith as a captain?
I'm more scared of Travis Head at the moment. I don't care who's the captain. Travis Head is the scariest player for us right now, for
As
all
uh,
the Indians.
as Ravi
It's
Shastri
just the
mentions,
Aussie mentality. It doesn't matter who the captain
Yeah,
is.
like
All of them
I'm scared
are,
of the team.
yeah.
okay, guys, prediction time. I want highest run scorer, highest wicket taker in the match, and who will win. Uh, I don't need team wise overall. Naman first.
Oh God, okay. See, prediction is hopefully India will win. I'm not jinxing this inning. Touch wood, touch wood. Hopefully, highest scorer. I hope it's KL Rahul because I genuinely like वो एक बंदा अकेला बचा है and highest wicket taker I think would be नहीं मालूम यार ये तो सब ऐसा एक इक्का दुक्का विकेट ही लेते रहते हैं like दो फाइफर आए हुए हैं अंडरस्टैंडिंग टीम में बट नहीं मालूम highest wicket taker, I can't say anything because I'm not sure.
Aditya?
Again, fingers crossed and touchwood, India wins this match. Highest scorer, I think I'll go with Shubman Gill. And highest wicket taker, I think it will be Adam Zampa.
Karthik?
I think highest scorer will be uh, Shubman Gill or Virat Kohli, and highest wicket taker will be Kuldeep Yadav.
विन है या तो लर्न है?
Win, win, by win.
अरे तेरे को नहीं पूछा, उसको बोलने बोला। शांत रहना, कितना डीसी
वो
में गिरेगा?
पाकिस्तानी रैप को पूछ रहा है।
यस अब
इस
अभी
देश
इंडिया
का
बोल रहे हैं तो
मुसलमान बोल
मैं
भी नहीं सकता।
सब इंडिया बोल रहे हैं तो मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया को सपोर्ट करूंगा इस गेम में। इससे बेटर ये है कि हम लोग सेमीफाइनल में बाहर हो जाएं, फाइनल से अच्छा। तो अपना वर्स्ट परफॉर्मेंस देना तो सेमीज में दे दो, फाइनल में आके मत हारना। तो आई पिक ऑस्ट्रेलिया एज विनर्स। हाईएस्ट रन स्कोरर फॉर मी वुड बी श्रेयस अय्यर एंड हाईएस्ट विकेट टेकर वुड बी ग्लेन मैक्सवेल।
For me, obviously, since I'm wearing an yellow jersey, I think Australia will win. The highest run scorer will be Travis Head. The highest wicket taker will be uh, Spencer Johnson. Okay, guys, let's move on to the other semi-final. New Zealand will be playing South Africa in Lahore, where Pakistan will obviously not be playing. They'll be just be spectating. Kush, we'll start with you. Given that you're the host nation, how do you feel? You are eliminated out of the competition in 2 matches. You have no facilities. You have nothing going right for you.
मुझे नहीं होस्ट करना है यार, मैं इंटरेस्टेड नहीं हूँ। प्लीज मुझसे सवाल पूछे, मेरे को डिप्रेशन में मत डाल प्लीज।
ठीक है. Aditya, since you are representing New Zealand, what is your take on New Zealand's performance against India? What are the key takeaways and how do you think they shape up against South Africa?
So I think the bowling was great from New Zealand side. I feel like they have a very balanced squad to manage in any condition, be it Dubai or Lahore. I think batting they lacked against spin, but again it's a team I believe that will come back stronger. And in Lahore, especially where the pitch is going to be easier, I feel like they'll have an upper hand over South Africa because they're a more well balanced team and they tend to win in these situations. They also get carrying good form from that try series with Pakistan and was it which was the third team?
South Africa.
Uh,
South
South
Africa.
Africa. Yeah, I think they have ample experience in playing in Pakistan, and I think they'll have the upper hand.
Naman Shah.
Okay. Speaking on South Africa, looking at their squad, they're quite well-rounded, be it Dubai or Lahore. The one issue I have is both Lahore games that were played, except the one that got washed out, of course, have been high-scoring games. So it all depends on the big hitting abilities of both teams. And considering South Africa has the likes of Klassen and Janssen or whoever in the middle order who can bat long and hit long, at the same time, if you're looking at their bowling attack, I think it's a bit stunted. But with Lungi, Tabrez, and Keshav being your mainstays, you still have a better chance. Although I would still give it to New Zealand, considering how much of the ball Jameson was swinging today and the way they see. One thing I've understood today is that no matter how much you score or no matter how well you bowl, it also comes down to how well you field. And I haven't seen a team as better rounded as New Zealand when it comes to fielding, considering each one of their players is willing to give their all. With South Africa, that is a bit lacking, but again, लाहौर के रास्ते पे अगर मारना है तो फिर साउथ अफ्रीका पास इनफ फायर पावर है. Although one question, do they have a reserve day in case it gets washed out?
Yeah. So not for Dubai. For the other match, I think they have a reserve day on the 6th of March. Because the
Yeah,
final is to be
because
played on the
दुबई में
9th.
तो बारिश नहीं है.
So the
हाँ.
final is to be played on the 9th. और 5th को जो semi-final है, they have a reserve day on the 6th for it.
वैसे
Yeah, because
if it rains in Dubai, India qualifies for finals, right?
There's no chance it will rain in Dubai.
No, मतलब me and Karthik will take a tanker, मतलब फील्ड पे थोड़ा पानी डालेंगे.
अरे माई
थोड़ा
कैनवस थोड़ी है भाई.
माई कैनवस
माई
करेंगे भाई
कैनवस थोड़ी
अपन
है.
थोड़ा.
Guys,
Yeah.
let's focus back to the match. मुझे लगता है कि New Zealand will have a higher say in the semi-final just because just because of the fact that the Lahore pitch is a road, and given that now Rachin Ravindra will open with I think who is it?
Young or Mitchell,
Will
I
Young,
don't
yeah,
know.
right? Will Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
William.
So the both of them are in form. Rachin Ravindra likes a flat pitch, and he is an attacking batsman. So I think if they bat first and manage to put up 350 on the board, which is easy on that Lahore pitch, they also do have the bowling to restrict South Africa.
हाँ, फाइनल में इट्स गोइंग टू बी न्यूजीलैंड वर्सेस इंडिया। सिंपल है, और इंडिया जीतने वाला है 50 रन से या 5 विकेट से। प्रेडिक्शन मार दिया।
I think whoever is going to chase in the second semi-final has a better chance at winning that game and proceeding to the final. So I want to back South Africa because I believe they're a stronger side on paper and on field as well when you compare it to New Zealand. So I would want to see an India-South Africa final.
So if I can just take a minute and tell you what is going to happen in the India versus Australia semi-final is India is gonna go out like this.
Okay, never mind. I just realized. He kicked Karthik out of the meeting.
Okay, guys. Let's. Oh, we've got wildcard entry.
Oh,
So juvenile.
Jai
So
Shah entry,
juvenile.
Jai Shah.
Okay, guys. So quickly, let's just wrap this up. Firstly, we all want India to win the semi-final, but for the second semi-final, if you were to pick the winners, who would it be? Kush first.
South Africa.
Ken Mama. Aditya.
Acha, okay, sorry. I want India South Africa because if South Africa chokes, good for us. If they don't, at least they won something. So I'll be happy for them.
Naman Shah.
If chasing South Africa.
Extended shortlist.
I would want New Zealand because I think they really deserve the trophy.
Okay, guys, so that's it for this video. Before we wrap up this video, before the final, we are going to come up with something brand new, something that none of us had ever imagined when we started this. We are going to come up with a show called Cricket's Got Latent. So
Totally original. Totally original.
it's
I must
totally
say that.
original. It's totally original. There is no copy, nothing. So we are going to be doing lots of stuff. It's going to be mad. We're gonna have a full house. We've got 8 people on the panel that day. So thank you for watching this video. We'll be back with Cricket's Got Latent. We'll also be back with the preview for the final if India does manage to qualify, or else we are not gonna shoot this video. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.